Hello,
In truth,
everyone.
I cannot tell how much time has passed since I sent that letter.
Okay, thanks for interrupting me, what's your name? Hello, everyone. Science Viking here, and it's time to continue our playthrough of Darkest Dungeon.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
Okay, who is the caretaker?
Most will end up here,
Oh.
covered in the poisoned earth,
Oh.
awaiting merciful oblivion.
Oh, okay, so these tabs are the different locations, so you can quick select individual amenities. Let's see, what can I upgrade the tab? Upgrading the bar increases stress recovery. Upgrading gambling and upgrading the brothel all would increase the stress recovery. I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Okay. And let's see. I can't unlock the guild or the blacksmith. Let's see what new heroes are available in the stagecoach. Okay, so we have the Abomination, the Highwayman, and another Abomination. So I have two Abominations and a Highwayman. I'm sure there's a joke in there somewhere. Alright, let's retrieve
Tortured
these.
and reclusive. This man is more dangerous than he seems.
Alright, stagecoach is empty. Let's see what, if anything, I can upgrade about the stagecoach. So we currently receive 3 heroes per stagecoach allotment, which is per quest. So even if no one dies, we won't exceed our maximum number of heroes in the stable until 2 quests from now. So I don't need to upgrade the barracks yet, which is good because I really want to save up deeds to upgrade the stagecoach. If the XCOM playthrough is any indication, we're going to be replacing a lot of heroes. Okay. So let's see, we can afford the protection stone. 5% prot minus 1 speed. I assume prot increases damage resistance. And the heroes are, oh, that's very nice. Unfortunately, we can't afford it. Higher chance of coming out virtuous when tested. Oh, we can upgrade the Nomad Wagon. It uses crests, and exclusively crests. Increases the number of trinkets available, or reduces trinket cost. Another question. So how many people can we bring? Assuming I'm allowed to bring the same hero twice, I could potentially... I can put both my Vestal and my other guy into stress recovery activities and still have a team of 4. So I'm going to do that. I'll try and cloister the Vestal and see what that does. And then I have a hunch that Dismas, our highwayman, would rather drink or gamble. Security's watching. No thanks. I'll put him in the bar. Alright. So I can upgrade... If I were to upgrade the Abbey, it would use crests and busts. If I were to upgrade the Nomad Wagon, it would use exclusively crests. I already know that. And if I were to upgrade the Tavern, it would use crests and... what are these? Portraits. And if I were to upgrade the Stagecoach, it would use crests and deeds. Okay. I want to have enough crests to get both of these upgrades, which means I need to save 14 crests. So, if I were to upgrade the Nomad Wagon to reduce the cost of trinkets by 10%, that would still leave me with enough. I can get one of these upgrades, but not both. I'm actually going to go with wagon size for now.
Idol, amulet, or lucky charm. The simplest object can be a talisman against evil.
Alright. Equip all trinkets or... Okay, so... right-clicking doesn't do it. How do I change someone's equipment? Oh, that's how. Right-click on the portrait to select the character, and then you can change their equipment. Well, I'm gonna go with the debuff stone on my new highway. Because, yes, his speed will be a little lower, but his speed is already pretty good, and I usually have highwaymen inflict a lot of debuffs. Okay, so he's bloodthirsty, and then he's hard-skinned, which gives him higher prot. Protection points. I would assume protection points reduce the amount of damage that a hero takes when hit, but I can't really tell for sure. Okay. And I can see what the Abomination's abilities are. Okay, so he's basically a werewolf. He can transform into a beast or transform into a human. He can only change once per battle. He has the Manacles ability, which deals a little damage and has a chance to stun. Ooh, Beast's Bite. Or Beast's Bile, I mean, has a high chance to inflict blight. And reduces the target's blight resistance, in exchange for not doing much damage. Ooh, he has an ability that heals himself and reduces his stress. That's quite nice. Then Rake. Rage. Let me see something. Oh, and these are locked for... Interesting. Okay. Well, let's start another quest and see what happens. Okay, so we can scout, we can skirmish. Complete 100% of room battles. We can, this is also skirmish. But they give us different rewards. Okay, so for scouting we would get crests and a satchel, which can be equipped by the Grave Robber, or an accessory that can be equipped by the Grave Robber class. For skirmishing, we can get more crests and snake oil. Apparently, it actually does something in this game. For the others, this also skirmish would give us an accessory for the occultist, and this would give us a life crystal, which increases maximum HP. So the question is, do we want crests or busts, and which accessory do we want to get? I think I'm actually going to go with this skirmish mission because I want the snake oil could be useful, and because I want more crests, because they're used to upgrade everything, it seems. Okay, so... let me see something. Okay. Preferred position. Alright, so... and then for you... okay, unfortunately I don't really have any good places to put everybody, so... yeah, unfortunately I'm having a team that's like all melee people, so positionally this isn't great. You have to be in the first two. The abominations want to be in the first 3. I think this is actually the best I can do. My highwayman is going to be mostly using pistol shot. Not entirely sure what camping skills are. But let's go for this mission, provision. Okay, some of my heroes don't have other combat skills equipped. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Oh, when clicking on them, this will equip or unequip them. Alright. Now let's provision. So... let's get ourselves some food. Let's bring 10 foods. 2 shovels. So 3 shovels. Let's bring 2 skeleton keys. And a decent number of torches. Let's say 8 torches. I'd say that looks good. We don't actually... a lot of the other stuff that I brought last time ended up being unnecessary, which means it's probably unnecessary in this part of the ruins, so I'm going to not equip it this time. I think we're ready. Let's embark. And I almost feel like this is chastising me for not bringing other kinds of supply items.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
The Hero panel. Right-click on a hero's image or portrait at any time to bring up a detailed panel showing all of the hero's quirks, skills, and resistances. I pretty much just figured that out by myself. Looks like we have more detailed information about the hallway this time. And this time we want to complete all of the room battles, which means we need to go through all the rooms that have enemies in them. Okay, this looks challenging. That's a lot of stress really fast. No damage yet, though. And I had to jinx it. Now we have damage. Okay. Pistol shot on the one all the way in the back. Alright, you can apparently use Beast's Bile when untransformed, so use Beast's Bile. And we've blighted both of them. You have a chance of stunning, but I'm gonna have you transform. In hindsight, maybe I should have not did that. Alright. Let's see. Rake hits both of the ones in the front. Slam hits just either of the two in the front. Let's go with Rake. And you're bleeding, but let's go with Zealous Accusation to try and get rid of it. Alright. And yeah, we are fighting a crazy person who rants about crazy things and causes everyone to become frightened, and this increases their stress level. Okay, those two are down.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh, he was being attacked. And he's been pulled forward. Which means he can use Grapeshot Blast. And at least wear down the corpses. And Zealous Accusation. Let's see if this gets rid of the corpses. Because apparently you can destroy dead bodies by yelling at them. He apparently managed to successfully dodge words. And you just use Absolution. Reduce your stress level a bit. And Eldritch Push, which was attempting to move them back, but it didn't work. Well, this should do it. Yep.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Now we found food. Yes! We found deeds. Good, I need those. Take all. And our formation is messed up. There. That works better.
Even
And
the cold
shuffle.
stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Okay, I'm a little concerned about the high stress level of this guy, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Let's spit our map screen out. Oh, it passed something valuable. I want to take that torch, but I can't seem to do so. That's odd. Well, I give up. Okay, let's go to this room. And there's a room battle, which is good for getting rid of all those. No, we surprised the enemy. Okay, you use Absolution. Because your stress level's getting a little high. You use Pistol Shot on the one all the way back.
Back to the pit.
And get rid of you. And reduce everyone's stress. Beast Bile on these two. Partially because dying due to blight damage causes enemies to not leave behind corpses. And, well, if it hadn't missed, Zealous Accusation would have been nice. I do honestly kind of have to wonder how an accusation can miss. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of stress. She's Beast Bile again.
A singular strike.
And let's use Absolution again, because your stress level is too high. Move forward one.
Exposed
Ah,
to a killing
crap.
blow.
Ah, crap. Okay, at least you're not targeting the guy in the lead.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy
Right.
them all.
And Grape Shot Blast can hit all three of them
Press this advantage.
and take them out.
Give them no quarter.
Okay, so we found emeralds, found some money, and some crests. Now, alright. Just have you eat a few times. Oh, he's full. Means he can't benefit from the healing of that anymore, so... I'm just gonna quick move everybody around a little bit. No, wrong hero. I want to select you. Move you forward twice. So okay, this way the abomination, the lower stress abomination. Let's perform some experiments, but they don't yield any findings. Okay, so the lower stress abomination is at the front. He can transform. Where's... Time to move. And let's use a shovel to clear this. And we got a room battle, which we surprised them. Okay. You use Absolution for now. I didn't realize you probably shouldn't have been all the way in the back. You transform. Yes, it will stress everyone a little bit. Even the other Abomination, which I feel is a little weird. And Rake. And Zealous Accusation. And Grape Shot Blast.
Confidence
And one of them is already dead.
Crumbles.
Ah, crap, his stress level's a little high. And he's become irrational.
Reeling, gasping, taken over the edge into
Afflicted. When heroes can't take the stress anymore, they become afflicted. This manifests in different behaviors and stat changes. Afflictions last until you send them to treatment in town, unless you can reduce their stress to 0 during the quest.
ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
Let's see, Slam, Rage, Rake. Let's use Rage and hit this one. Reddened for the old
Quickly the tide
gods.
turns.
Alright. Oh, so he just moves semi-randomly. Well, Beast's Bile could be useful now.
The ground quakes.
I have clawed back my freedom from worse than you. Ouch. Okay, and Pistol Shot on the one all the way in the back. And Zealous Accusation on the guy in the front and the corpse. And the corpse is blighted, which means it's gradually taking damage. This color looks amazing on me, I'll take it. Irrational is rather interesting. So it's like he's just kind of confused and behaving semi-randomly. Warg! Well, I think we can at least end this fight now. Or not. Now we can. Everybody's stress is a little high,
Expedition at least promises success.
but we got more busts and more crests, that's good. Okay, what's the map say about this one? It says there's a curio in here. Okay. An antique suit of armor stands amidst the ruins. Investigate the armor. And it gives this guy a buff. Now, have this guy eat a little bit. Try and restore his health a bit. And now I'm going to have him move 2 spaces forward. Alright, select a destination room. Let's move to this room. And we have some enemies. Rend for the old gods, but it did miss. Iceberg? What's an iceberg? I'm actually kind of liking that he's become hopeless.
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
What does hopeless do? Let's use Beast's Bile. You use Absolution.
Soothed. Sedated.
Alright. Radius bleed damage.
Nerves. And panic.
And let's keep hitting them with Zealous Accusation. And Pistol Shot on the one in the back, which it dodged. But the blight damage seems to be really helpful. And Eldritch Pole missed. Finally, some good news. Perhaps we could meet behind the... What the... That's bad. Oh, let's blight the last one. Rend for the old gods. This is the one with more hit points to try and make it more likely to die. This world would be better off without us. That's both depressing and concerning. But his stress level's gone down. Zealous accusation might actually end the fight. It did! And more busts and crests.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Let's light up another torch. Unfortunately, we don't have any, which is crap. And I flipped through some books, and his stress level is up. What do we got here?
Wealth beyond
100
measure.
gold. Wealth beyond measure.
The brave and the foolhardy alike.
Okay, this has already gone terribly, horribly, terribly wrong. Because, well, Hero's bar fills the second time, their body will give out. Okay, Assault party. Where's the retreat option? Because I'm realizing we kind of have to.
Wherefore, heroism.
Okay,
A wise general cuts losses and regroups.
unfortunately it caused him to be tested, and everyone who's been tested has come out various kinds of bad. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about it.
Where there is no peril in the task, there can be no glory in its accomplishment.
Well, we got some heirlooms, and I suppose it was inevitable that it'd have to retreat at some point. I just didn't expect it to happen this soon. This is not going to be easy. And I have 2 irrationals, a hopeless, and a fearful. So Reynald's become bloodthirsty. This Painel experiences religious visions and delusions. And this guy increases stress from receives more stress from unholy enemies. And this guy isn't allowed to gamble while in town. Well, he already... Wait, no, the other guy was the one who already didn't want to gamble.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away.
Okay, so Papon can no longer meditate. Alright. Let's visit the stagecoach. And we have another Plague Doctor. Yeah, we know what the Plague Doctor's abilities are.
What better
And then we have 2
laboratory than the
jesters.
blood-soaked battlefield?
Yeah, that will put us at the maximum and not
You will
above
be
it.
laughing still at the end.
Okay, I can either increase the size of the barracks or increase the size of the hero network, but honestly, since we're already maxed out in the barracks, I'm increasing the size of the barracks, and then we now don't have... Wait, yes we do. We have enough deeds to increase the size of the stagecoach network. However, if we did that, someone would have to die for us to be able to accept all the new heroes, so I'm going to actually hold off on doing that anyway. Let's see about the Nomad Wagon. We have this, which increases the effect of healing skills. Would be great for our Vestal if we can afford it. Another debuff stone. A disease charm. And we could potentially upgrade the wagon to... You know, we have a lot of crests. I'm going to reduce the trinket cost by a little
Idol, amulet, or lucky charm. The simplest object can be a talisman against evil.
Okay. So... So I can't put Reynald in either of these. But I could put you or you in either of these. So... Oh, the sanitarium isn't unlocked yet. Let's drop you in the bar. And then cloister you. And yeah, let's have you go to the penance hall so that you're at least doing something to reduce stress. And Reynald, I suppose there's the brothel, but yeah, he only wants to commune with the light, which I guess he can't do. So, alright, let's try one more quest in this part. See if we can actually get a success. Oh!
The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
Let's check out, let's see if we can upgrade Dismas' equipment. Requires weaponsmithing level 1. What are we upgrading? Allows weapon upgrade. So I have to actually get the upgrade before I can upgrade anyone's equipment. And it costs the same stuff. It costs deeds and crests. Let's actually go with armor smithing, so that we can increase people's armor,
In the end,
so that we can increase
every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
Okay, so upgrading the overcoat will increase his evasion and his maximum health. Let's do that. Alright. And for the Vestal, same effect. Her dodge base was 0. Oh, let's upgrade it. I'm only upgrading people who have survived at least one quest. But yeah, let's try one more quest. Okay, so we can get portraits. And then an agility whistle, which only goes for the Houndmaster. I don't want a reward of a trinket that I can't equip. Why are the rewards all portraits? It's 5 accuracy of ranged skills, minus 1 speed. And we may as well, or I could do this and get more crests, but we get crests just as random drops anyway, so we're removing Reynald from the lineup. Okay, so you're a pretty good melee type. And how much health do you have? Max HP is only okay, so... Alright. This is... Alright, so you go all the way in the back. Vestal goes all the way in the back. The, Highwayman goes here. Actually, no, the Highwayman goes here. Plague Doctor goes here, and then both have the same maximum HP. They start with slightly different abilities. So, Inspiring Tune reduces everybody's stress, but requires you to be in the back. You are a mid to rear person. You are a mid to front person. So I'll put you in the front now, and then Dismas has Open Vein can be used in the front row. You guys might have to actually, those two might have to switch between the two. Alright, this is still a scouting mission, so we're just going to try and explore. Revision. Oh, we have anti-venom now. Buy a couple of shovels. Buy some food. And 2 skeleton keys. And let's bring a little bit of laudanum. Because, well, I don't want stress levels to get as high as they were last time. And let's try this. Let's see if we can make up for the earlier clusterfuck. Right.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Well, they do appear to change every time. Let's go here. 90% of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we might have to actually double back through a hallway at least once. And we salvage an unburned torch. Now we're through into a room. Let's go this way for now. And we found a decorative urn. That's bad. Well, let's light up another torch. Keep moving. And we're fighting somebody. Brigands, right. So if you open a vein on the brigand. Right. And of course he's immediately targeting the medic. Nice, warm, and cozy blanket fire. Let's go with Divine Comfort. Okay. Plague Grenade. Blinding Gas, which stuns all enemies. Emboldening Vapors, which buffs the target. Or Disorienting Blast, which stuns and shuffles enemies. I actually want Plague Grenade. Because now they're both blighted. Ah, great, and everybody's bleeding all of a sudden. And harvest. And blinding gas to shut those two down, or at least try to shut those two down. And you open up a vein. Ow. At least they're distributing the damage somewhat evenly. Okay, you use Divine Grace on yourself. And let's just use another Plague Grenade, why not? And you can finish that guy off.
The greater the glory.
Okay, that was cool. You used blanket fire and everyone dodged.
Unforgiving.
Well, let's see if you can finish this guy off. Guess not. And you... let's go with Divine Comfort this time and heal everyone.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
And the corpse is still bleeding, which will cause it to be cleared, apparently. And Disorienting Blast to clear off the last corpse. And finish him.
Their
Unfortunately, we don't have any
formation
good
is
melee people
broken.
really for
Maintain
this.
the offensive.
Okay, we got more busts and a skeleton key. And this old suit of armor. Let's see what we can find. It was great insight into this world. I'm not really sure what that did. Oh, it gives us information about... Let's see, that's a trap. And... let's see, so... there will be a battle, but let's move to this room. So that great insight gave us information about what enemies we have. Right. Vayne.
Another one falls.
Ooh, that was... I wasn't expecting it to be that easy. Okay, Divine Grace on yourself. Plague Grenade. We'll only hit one of them, but that's okay. The one that's hardest for everyone else to hit. And you're fairly simple, just use Harvest. Decided to go bump in the night. And the Jester's in some trouble all of a sudden. The Jester is... oh, good dodge there, man. Open up a vein on this one.
Be gone, fiend.
That's two of them down, and the last one is blighted, so on his turn he should fall. Let's quick heal everyone.
Continue
And
the
harvest.
onslaught. Destroy them all.
And we got some more money. Oh, you have to be standing in a very particular place. We got some busts and some anti-venom. So, what I've just discovered is you have to be standing kinda, sorta in front of a curio, but not really in order to interact with it. That's why I've been having trouble interacting with them. Alright. I'm not going this way because there's a trap, so I'm going to go this way. It's a sentimental gift. So we're grave robbers now. Yay. And then I think there's a battle in here. Yep. Well, that's new, but at least they don't seem to have a lot of health.
Another abomination cleansed from our land.
Oh, I got a critical hit. And Harvest will only hit this one, and it won't die. Divine Comfort still. Just keep healing everyone, Papon. That's what you're best at. It's extremely helpful. Disorienting Blast, see if we can stun her back. And we can. Grave Nibble, which missed anyway. I'm feeling very comforted by how easy this fight is. Alright, finish this guy off.
Back to the pit.
Yeah, he'll suffer a little stress, but we can live with it. You, same thing. And may as well use this to try and damage it. Okay, the bite missed. Why is the Highwayman not getting a turn, like, ever? No, I'm just gonna use Finale.
Executed with impunity. Be
Alright.
wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Oh, we'll have to be careful then. Okay, is there anything in this room? No, there really isn't, so let's move to this room. Okay, books. Reading a new passage has a lasting effect on the hero. She has a love interest, apparently. I'm not entirely sure what that does. Light up another torch. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted, actually. Okay, I'm gonna move to this room. Yes, we got another torch just when we were running low.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
I wouldn't really consider a torch to be a fortune, Mr. Narrator. Not really to tell you how to do your job or anything. Grape Shot Blast can hit all three of them. Solo. Go with Battle Ballad. Buffs everyone.
Confluence of skill and purpose.
Dazzling Light on the one in the front to try and stun him. Succeeded. Ouch. Okay, Plague Doctor, you're gonna need to get out of there. Alright. And you're gonna want to get out of there too. And you're still targeting the Plague Doctor, despite the fact that all he has done is run away from you. Alright. Open a vein. One has fewer hit points left. Move as far forward as you can. And dodge, rend for the old gods. You know, the Jester actually makes a decent tank. I put you in the wrong spot, though. Oops. Oh, crap. His resolve is tested. And he's become masochistic.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
I actually don't know what most of these do. But why don't you be a sadist? Try being a sadist for a little while and poison that guy. Find comfort on everyone. Oh, they refuse healing.
A death by inches.
Right. Disorienting blast on the guy in the back. Keep him stunned. Harvest. Which he survived anyway, and open vein on this guy.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Divine comfort.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
And we got some food. Alright. Not really sure what to do with it. I think I'd be able to use laudanum to treat this guy's stress, or can you only do that during battle? Alright. So another torch. Okay, now let's actually go back the way we came. What horrors lie ahead, I just cannot wait to see. Alright, let's eat 4 food and regain 5% health. Through here. And now we're in a room. Open up the map and move to this room. Ouch. Let's use the alchemy table. And we got some new stuff. And we completed the quest, and before I screw anything else up, let's return to the hamlet.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
Okay, collected a decent number of heirlooms and made a fair amount of money. And the inexperienced people are experienced now. Okay, and our jester is fascinated with corpses. And this guy, highwaymen can't eat under stress. Our plague doctor is obsessed with money, but is resistant to being stunned. And okay, this is actually nice. So our Vestal has reduced damage if the torch level is low, because she has night blindness, which doesn't matter because the Vestal doesn't really want to inflict damage, she wants to heal people. And Clutch Hitter increases her critical hit rate if her HP is low. Can healing abilities critical? I wonder. Then again, I don't know, maybe the minus 10% damage also affects her ability to grant healing.
Can you feel it? The walls between the sane world and that unplumbed dimension of delirium are tenuously thin here.
Okay, so... Okay, so reducing the stress of these people has actually removed their, So the people who I had de-stressed, some of them... Actually, no, I didn't de-stress very well. The people who I had received stress treatment are now no longer experiencing their, debuffs. Alright. Sanitarium. The Sanitarium is most often used to remove negative quirks and treat diseases, but you can also use it to reinforce a positive quirk, which will lock it into place and prevent new positive quirks from displacing. You can lock a maximum of 3 positive quirks per hero. Okay, well our Jester is diseased, so treat the creeping cough. What can I do? What would upgrading the Sanitarium do? Reduces cost, reduces disease treatment costs, and increase the number of medical ward slots. And okay, so that's what I can do to upgrade that. Alright. Let's see, do you enjoy gambling? Yeah, I'm gonna treat my, this guy. And, the other highwayman refuses to leave. Now let's see if I can treat Reynald. I can. Okay, now I've got people being treated. We've leveled up some people. And this video has gone on for long enough, in my opinion. So, thank you all for watching this. As usual, I love you all, and I will see you next time.